Susie Screw had a partner named Sasha Thumper. I remember her number like the summer when her and Susie, yeah, they threw a slumber party, but you cannot call it that cause it was slumber.
What is up, YouTube? It's Zacomo with another interview with a young entrepreneur. Today I got somebody real special, someone who is empowering the youth and teaching them the wisdom or the knowledge about how to become an entrepreneur. So I'm here today with the CEO and founder of Young Entrepreneurs of Atlanta, Kadeem Dunwell. How's everything going, man?
Doing well, brother, doing well.
So I just want to start everything off by asking you the question, what is Young Entrepreneurs of Atlanta?
Yeah, so Young Entrepreneurs of Atlanta is a nonprofit organization that works primarily with high school students who are interested in starting their own businesses. We're a membership-driven organization, so along with that comes the opportunity for young entrepreneurs under the age of 35 to join our organization and join a network that helps expand their knowledge base of starting a business. It helps to package and brand them in a way where they can network amongst other like-minded individuals and help to get where they want to go a little bit faster.
Yeah. What was that moment that lets you know that, okay, I need to be an entrepreneur?
So to continue the story, you know, like I said, my parents, they had great jobs growing up. My mother was a nurse, my dad, he's in IT. He works for the government. My mom lost her job and my dad was going to work every day with the feeling of like, I don't know when I'm gonna be next. A lot of my friends, they were graduated from college, spent 4, 5, 6, 7 years in school, paying a whole lot of money to get a degree, and they weren't able to get, you know, that one job that at least helped them get out of debt or get them out of their parents' basement. And I just started thinking about, I want to make a lot of money when I grow up. I want to be successful. I want to provide for my family. But it seems like the typical way of going about doing that is changing. So how can I make that happen for myself? And luckily my mother, she was a part of a network marketing company at the time, and she was able to introduce me to one of the gentlemen who was at the top of the company, millionaire guy. First guy I ever met that was a millionaire that wasn't on TV and wasn't on the radio. He invited my friends and I to his home, and we just had conversations, you know, week in and week out about money, finance, how to grow a business, how to start a business. And it was one of those things that really, as I went back to school the next semester, I started comparing the things that he was teaching me to what I was learning in business school. It was kind of like that rich dad, poor dad effect.
Yeah.
You know, where rich dad taught, you know, his son one thing, and the poor dad, who was supposed to be the most educated and the most well-to-do at that particular time, was teaching, you know, Robert Kiyosaki a completely different lesson plan.
Yeah.
And I started seeing that in my own life.
Yeah.
So that really sparked the interest of mine of just how to, number one, what is it that I really wanted to do in life? How was I going to do it? And what was the legacy that I wanted to leave behind me? Because I never thought about the legacy I wanted to leave behind. You know, I always thought about just how could I take care of myself. But that opened my mind to, as an entrepreneur, as a business owner, it's all about what do you leave in place for others to continue on. And you're constantly caring for other people. So it really opened my mind to some new things.
When did you say, okay, this is what I'm all in now? I want to do it.
So I worked at Lids for 2 years, and I promised myself, like going into that second year, that I would quit my job. I didn't know how, I didn't know why, I didn't know like where the extra income was going to come from, but I told myself I was going to quit my job. And 2 weeks before my birthday is in August for everybody out there, August 27th. Feel free to send me whatever you want to send me, right? 2 weeks before my birthday, the store got robbed. And like 6 guys came in, they closed the door behind them, they pulled out like birthday bags, like all this other type of stuff, like they started raking, and I'm like, yo, and I'm in the store like by myself. And I'm like, yeah, and like they caught me completely off guard, and I'm like, then one of the guys came up on me, I'm trying to call, he was like, yo, you don't want to do that. Like, it just like started to, like it was the whole thing, bro, like it was a whole thing. I was in there by myself, and it was 2 weeks before my birthday, and I was like, yo, you told yourself you was gonna quit this year, like, forget everything else, like your life is not worth a $30 hat. You know what I'm saying? You got some things going for yourself, time to figure it out. It's now or never type situation. So when that happened, like I did what I had to do. I called my district manager like 30 minutes after that, like, hey, appreciate the opportunity, but I'm out. You know what I'm saying?
And what are some things that you've kind of noticed about yourself as an entrepreneur that has helped you to get this far?
That I can't do it on my own.
Uh-huh.
Like, I'm driven to do a lot. I can do a lot personally.
Yeah.
Like, I can pull some stuff like out of my behind. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Like, I don't even think about sometimes. But I recognize in order for a young entrepreneur to become what I know is capable of becoming, I've definitely started leaning on my network. I've definitely started reaching out to other people to assist them in what they're doing. Work for me is getting to know new people, like, and that's the life. Like, life is enjoying everything that's here. You know what I'm saying? And why it's here, and meeting new people and getting new experiences. And that opens my work life when I do that. Because now I have a new lane or a new perception or a new view on things because I met this new person. You know what I'm saying? I built this new relationship. So now when I go back to work, I'm looking at it from their perspective now instead of my perspective or another person's perspective. Like, okay, a potential customer is looking at what I'm doing from this way. How can I satisfy them? I find joy in learning new perspectives.
New perspectives.
Yeah, because that's what life is, bro. Like, if we just looked at life from one viewpoint all the time, like, life would suck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, life would suck. One man's trash is another man's treasure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What is some advice you would give to some up-and-coming entrepreneurs?
Do it now. Don't worry about the money. Make sure you network your behind off. Meet as many people as you can. Don't take advantage of people. Be genuine. And enjoy the journey. Like, in corporate America, it's like you get a job and you try to work your way up. In entrepreneurship, you get started and you can work your way up, and it can be gone like tomorrow. And most people would quit because it's insane to go right back to starting something all over again that just like failed practically. But it all depends on how you look at it. Maybe that just wasn't the team for you. Maybe that wasn't the right product for you to start off with. Maybe you need to kind of change your viewpoint on certain things. So if you have an idea, stick with it. Never quit. Just change how you approach it. And understand that entrepreneurship is a journey. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not a get rich quick. It's not something that you use to hold over people. It's your expression of how you see the world and how you want to impact the world. And once you understand that, you understand that you have time to build that viewpoint. You know what I'm saying? So whatever it is that's inside of you, whatever contribution you want to give to society, however long you plan on being here, you have that long to give that contribution and to grow it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So just look at entrepreneurship as your contribution to society and how you can make people's lives better by your giving, whatever that is. You know what I'm saying? Come and tell the younger self the things that you wish you would have known when you were their age. Because the only way that they're going to do better is if you give them the knowledge and the information that they need, you know what I'm saying, to do better. And like, when I got to college, I felt like I was lied to. Somebody told me if I went to school, got a degree, like, I'll be good. When I got to college, I was like, you lied to me.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So I had to figure out, like, what was in the middle of all that mustard, you know what I'm saying? Like, that I really could use to get where I was trying to go. And I feel like people that start their own business, they start out of frustration of not seeing enough of what needs to be done in the world from whatever perspective they're looking at the world from. So when you come and talk to your younger self, you like, yo, this is missing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wish I would have known when I was your age that X, Y, and Z didn't mean, you know what I'm saying, whatever it is they're telling students that it means. Like, we're still trying to like teach students from a model that's like 50 years old. You know what I'm saying? 40 years old. And it needs to be transformed. And the only way for it to be transformed as quick as it needs to be is from community support, community involvement. Otherwise, if you wait for it to come from the top down, what needs to happen in 2016 won't happen until 2019, 2018, because that's just how long it takes for things to go through legislation and policy and whatnot. So the only way for you to affect change right now is to get involved. And that's what we encourage people to do. Come in, get involved, find a mentee, put them under your wing, watch them grow, and like trust you'll grow in the process. You know what I'm saying? That's how it works.
Also, I just want to let everybody know I am going to be putting all his contact information in the caption below so you can get it as well.
So website, all right,
Yeah,
www.yeafoundationinc.org. That's yeafoundationinc.org. Instagram, YE_ATL Foundation. Facebook, Young Entrepreneurs of Atlanta Foundation. And I'm personally on Instagram at YE_ATL and Facebook at Kadeem Dunwell. Everybody that want to find me.
All right. Well, if anyone appreciated the content that's coming out, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I appreciate you once again for sitting down and talking to me. Until next time, you two, take care.